Hey guys!
Earth, and I know we didn't have a vlog yesterday,
We didn't have
today
we had our first apprenticeship,
which is practically like a lesson, but not really.
It's like
explain.
It's almost like a free ride. So we ride a different horse. Charity, our instructor, just chooses a horse for us, and then we learn how to bridle, how to do all kinds of stuff. Sometimes there's guest speakers like veterinarians or farriers or something. And so today there's lots of people that do apprenticeship. So Asher, Noelle, Destiny, Stefan, Ailana, and did I already say Asher? Yeah, okay. And me and Liberty now, and that's about it. And also it's where the instructor isn't like teaching us anything unless she needs to correct something.
Yeah. So it's just like practicing.
Yeah, it's like practicing.
So I don't know if anyone has, but if you guys have read Canter with Crest book series, they practice without the instructor, so it's practically like that.
Yeah. So I rode Snickers, and he's a gelding, and he's like a really, really dark bay with he has a star that's almost shaped like a heart. He's really pretty, and he's a soft core version of Tux, and you can actually kiss him and pet him before you tuck him.
And news about Tux. He has girlfriend.
Yeah, he's a ladies' man. Like, he has Shy, Sierra.
That's it, I think.
No, I think he has
2 girlfriends. 3 girlfriends. So there's a horse named Shy, and there's a horse named Sierra. SS. Shy, Sierra.
Oh yeah, but Sierra is more of his main mare.
Yeah, because they were like this together and just staring at me and Earth, and we're like, come here! You guys are such a cute little couple. And we were saying that Tux was cheating on Shy.
So what horse did you ride, Liberty?
I rode Pancake, a palomino, golden with white hair, with a beautiful star and a little itty bitty snip, and 1 sock and then 1 stocking, I think. That's what you call it.
And it's mare.
Yeah, she's a mare. She's so cute, and I love her. But here's the thing. So she's very eager to go fast, and she's one of the foster horses. So foster horses at ranches is where in the winter they go to other people's ranches because there's so many horses to feed that they don't want to like have so much money to buy all the food for all the horses. So some horses go to other people places foster. So she was one of them. So she hadn't been cantered like through the whole winter. So I was cantering her. So we were trotting a few times. And so first we were walking, then we were trotting normal. And so we were waiting on Jetsy, which is one of the horses, if she'd be emotional. That's what Charity called it. Because she'll like squeal and like neigh and like if she like if she doesn't get to canter or something like that. And she has an attitude because I was afraid she was going to kick Pancake, so I moved Pancake out of the way when she'd start to move. It was weird. And by the way, wait, yes, I got a scratch, so don't be like, what is that on Liberty's cheek? No. Anyway, I was really excited to canter her because she's so pretty, and I was hoping she had a really good canter, which she did. It was much... I don't know if it was different from Boo. I was just focusing on staying on mostly and having fun than feeling if her canter was different. I think it was about like the same as Boo's practically because Boo, Charity said that if there's a lot of kids on Boo and she doesn't want to put pressure on him by putting even more kids, she'll put those kids on Pancake. So Pancake is like a female version of Boo, practically. So anyway, going back to it, so she hadn't cantered in a long time, so I was cantering her, and she all of a sudden headed for the railing. And I saw it, and I was cantering at that time, and I was in a different arena. I was in the arena because they had to split up because there were 8 kids. So
yeah, and I was cantering, and I saw that her horse was about to buck because her head was down.
Yeah, she was gonna buck.
Yeah,
because when horses have been cooped up for a long time and they haven't gotten to run out, they always love to like let loose and buck. So Charity was like, oh, because like she was putting her head down because horses have to put their head down to buck, and like, and I totally pulled her neck, like not harshly, but I pulled it saying, hey, slow down, because like I didn't know that she was gonna buck. Like, I thought she was just going so fast she didn't see where she was going, but horses are very alert, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And so I yanked her and kind of kicked her a little to turn and not hit there, so she stopped and she just trotted from then on, and then I slowed her down to a walk. But we were almost halfway there, so it doesn't really matter that she was trotting. I tried to slow her down because she was still trying to canter when I was telling her to try to walk, and she was trotting. But then Charity, I was like, what just happened? And Charity's like, are you sure you want to know? And I'm like, yes. And in my head, I'm like, why not? Like, I want to know what happened. But anyways, she's like, well, she was gonna buck. Because, you know, she's a canter.
Yeah, you didn't know she was gonna buck, but you handled it surprisingly
I know,
well.
I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah.
Liberty saved the day. No, saved herself.
Yeah, Liberty saved herself.
And guess what? So you'll see in the videos that we put on here of us riding, it's only 1 minute long, and it shows Earth riding more than me, but it shows me trotting.
Yeah.
And she's so pretty, but the horse I'm riding. So there's this girl, so there's Madeline, who was in our older class.
Yeah.
Madeline,
the taller one.
But there's also little Madeline.
Yeah, who's smaller.
Our age, but Madeline's like 14 or something.
Yeah.
The bigger.
Taller Madeline is 14.
Taller Madeline, little Madeline.
Yeah.
That little Madeline, she said, Warnie, I fell off Pancake when I was trotting Pancake. She yelled that to me. And first of all, that's rude. Second of all, it can cause fear to people. It didn't for me because I knew I wasn't going to fall off because I could handle Pancake.
And you did.
And I did.
You proved it.
That was before she bucked, but still, I proved it. And so Charity's like, Madeline, you do not say that. Like, you'll hear Charity yelling at her. Ever say that to a rider.
Yeah.
Because that just, I already said, it's rude, it can cause fear, and it's just unnecessary to say that. Like, you just keep that to yourself, or tell your friend that.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell the person who's riding her, so.
So what I did.
Sorry, I interrupted. She was a great horse. I think she was just very excited. She would not buck me off, because she's like, boo, she's calm, so. Yeah. You go.
Okay.
I'll talk about a sweet moment later.
What I did was, I mounted. I was the second one mounted, and in my group, at least in my area of the arena. And so I went around, and Asher, she was complaining because she's on regs, and he's like an Appaloosa pony, and she's 11, but she's shorter for me. She's just the right size for him.
She's like my friend Ryan back in Arizona. Ryan was like to my shoulder. She was really small.
So she was complaining because she said Regs was so small, and he is pretty small. But I told her, well, just pretend that you're on Mount Everest. You'll get used to him. And she finally got used to him whenever she started to canter on him, because his canter was so good. And she was like, he's mine now. I love him. And I was like, I told you.
Yeah,
I
heard her say that.
Yeah. And so,
I heard you say that.
Yeah, I got a trot and canter. And whenever I cantered him, I was surprised because he has a more bumpy canter than Tux does. Tux's canter is really, really smooth, but Snickers' canter was pretty bumpy. And at one point, I wasn't very prepared, even though I knew that I was going to do it. And I was kind of falling out of the saddle, not really. I was still on the saddle and stuff, but I was kind of sliding out a bit, but I wasn't freaking out or anything. But it was really fun learning to canter on him and stuff.
Someone from our church.
Yeah, there's a boy named Preston. I think he's gonna turn.
And his mom and his siblings were helping out. So.
Yeah, and he's one of William's best friends, my brother, and he goes to youth and church with us. And he came to help out, I think. So
he helps out. Helps his mom. His mom is doing volunteer work for the kids.
So a sweet moment between me and Pancake. Pancake.
Hello, my name's Pancake.
My name's Can.
A cake made out of cans.
No, Pancake. So she's so sweet. But so I was petting her and rubbing her, and she put her head like on me, and I was like, oh, and I like kissed her, and she was so cute. And I love when horses like hug you back, kinda. I've never had that happen, but I've seen it, so I thought that was so sweet.
Yeah.
So it's going on 9 minutes. I think we should end it now.
Well, do we have anything else to talk about?
Oh, well, we had to help, like, bring back tack for trail ride.
There's gonna be a trail ride
for us,
on Sunday, so we had to bring saddles, tack, helmets, all kinds of stuff from the tack room to the barn. And that's like very far away. And I was carrying a horse named Jimmy's saddle, and it was so heavy, my arms hurt, and I got rashes and stuff. It was hilarious.
Yeah. And finally, there were some girls who knew about Breyer horses. Sorry, it's like one of my obsessions, so get used to it.
So yeah.
So I think that's about it.
Question of the day.
Question of the day.
Has a horse ever
tried to rear or buck you off?
Yeah, and have you ever handled it well whenever it tried to buck you off?
Yeah, we haven't seen much comments. And we know there are viewers. We don't want to be like pesky saying comment, but like if you want to, just do it. Don't be afraid.
Obviously they don't want to because they're not doing it.
Okay, but comment if you've had a moment like that.
Yeah, make sure to comment.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
No, not yet, but I think we might if Jesse is not acting up.
Okay, don't say that. Never, ever tell somebody that.